Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, in my new series, I'm talking about all the different cruise lines. I'm talking about everything wrong with the cruise line and everything great about the cruise line. And today's video is everything great about Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. You cannot talk about Royal Caribbean Cruise Line without talking about their shows, especially on the larger ships. They have Cats, they have Grease, they have Mamma Mia. They have some of the best Broadway production quality shows of any cruise line in the world. In fact, I would put them up there as the best entertainment cruise line out of every other cruise line out there. And you know I have favorite cruise lines, but this one, if you're talking shows and you're talking entertainment as far as the Broadway production is concerned, absolutely the best shows at sea. Imagine an hour and a half long Broadway show for free on your cruise. And top notch. Number two is the food, whether I'm eating in the restaurant or I'm ordering room service or I'm at, specialty dining. The hot dog stand. I love the hot dog stand on a Royal Caribbean Oasis class ship. It's just, the food is great. I have not had bad meals on Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. And like I said, I can order room service. I might be upset with the price, but I really like the food. The food is very tasty, huge selections. You cannot complain about the food on Royal Caribbean ships. Number two, okay, this depends on the ship you're on, but the vast majority of the ships now on Royal Caribbean are large cruise ships. There is so much to do on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. You can go surfing, you can skydive, you can do bumper cars, you can do laser tag, you can take in Broadway shows, you can do rock climbing walls, you can do zip lining, you can watch a water diving show, you can see ice skating show. There is just so much to do. Escape rooms, besides just regular entertainment in the bars and everything, besides that. The kids clubs have huge Xbox setups and PlayStations. It's just places for them to play. There is just so much to do on a Royal Caribbean ship. You never need to leave the ship. You could spend your entire holiday, your entire cruise vacation on the ship and never, ever be bored because it's just so much to do out there. It's incredible. Number four, the size of the ships. Now, this can be a negative for some people. Some people look at like an Oasis class ship and they say, there's 66,600 people can fit on that ship. It's just going to be too overcrowded. It's going to be too many people. I don't want to go on a ship that size. I'm going to feel claustrophobic. But when you get on board, they've designed the ships in such a way that people are here, people are here, people are here. They're not all at the same place at the same time, and it never feels overcrowded. In fact, sometimes I'm walking through Central Park on the Oasis class ship, and there's literally 3 people in the whole place. There's 6,500 people there, but there's 3 of us in the whole Central Park. It is very, very well designed, very well spread out. And if you've never been on a ship of that size, it truly is awe-inspiring to pull up beside a normal cruise ship that holds around 2,200 passengers in an Oasis class ship. And you look down at the ship and you say, that ship can fit inside this ship. We could park it in here and still have room to move. It really is something to behold. I highly recommend everybody out there to try a large ship, a Quantum class ship or an Oasis class ship at least once. Just try it. Don't be afraid or intimidated by the size. Number 5 for me is the Windjammer buffet. It's on all their ships. Doesn't matter the size. The selection on board in the buffet area is great. And the food is always pretty hot, pretty warm, pretty tasty. And there's so much room to spread out and get around. You don't really seem to have huge lineups like I have had on some other cruise lines. It's a quick walk through, different sections brought out instead of a one huge long lineup. It's really well designed for a lot of passengers. And I know the buffets are changing in that right now, but they will probably come back in the future. And the Windjammer buffet is one of the best buffets at sea as far as selection and quality of food. Do not run from the buffet. In this case, it's worth the stop. Number 6, the private island of Royal Caribbean, perfect day at Coco Cay. I was so mad when my October cruise got canceled because I had so many things planned at Perfect Day. We had the over-the-water bungalows reserved for the day. We were going to do everything. I was going to go up in the balloon. I was going to do all that because the last time I was there, it wasn't all ready yet, and the vast majority of it is ready now. It's a beautiful looking area. You're going to be able to pull the ship directly up to the dock now. There's no tendering back and forth like there used to be. Wow, like that makes this island an amusement park in itself. It is a destination. It's not just a beach where you go and you relax anymore. It puts the other islands out there to shame, and it rivals Disney's Castaway. You know, it really rivals Disney's, at least for visuals in different areas. But if you're looking for things to do, Perfect Day at Coco Cay absolutely has the majority of things to do out of all the other private islands. Number 7, People Watch. And I know you say, People Watch? What are you talking about? There are so many activities going on, there are so many things to do on these ships. I love heading down to the surf simulator and just watching people surf, not going on myself, just watching them do it. I love doing walking into the arcade and watching the bumper cars going by. I love watching them play laser tag down there. I just like the people watch. It's very entertaining all in itself. And literally, there is so much to do that it's fun just to watch sometimes. The skydivers going on. It's how do you say it? You know, if you're a people watcher, just like to sit and watch people go by and all the fun things they're doing and watch their expressions and having a good time, a Royal Caribbean ship is exactly the ship for you, because that is a lot of fun. Number 8, something brand new on a few cruise ships. Well, on Royal Caribbean, they've taken it to another level. The escape rooms on board, mostly an adult section. You know, the older you are, the better off you are doing these, because you can try and figure out those clues. This is a big new trend going on out there for entertainment. People will go and rent escape rooms. They're booked here in Ottawa all the time, right up. You have a hard time getting in. And you can get it on the cruise ship, and it's a lot of fun. You try and solve the puzzles to get out of the room in time before the timer runs out. And it's a brand new experience that most people have not experienced on a cruise ship or even in their home cities. They've heard about it, but they've never done it. And Royal Caribbean has some great ones. And not only that, every ship is a different escape room. So if you're on one ship and you've done it, the next one you go on, it's going to be a different one. So yeah, new experience every time. Number 9, some people like to unplug wherever you go. Myself, I work for a living and I need my internet. And there is no faster internet at sea than Voom. There really isn't. I've tried them all. They might advertise fastest Wi-Fi at sea, but by far, if you're streaming things or you have to download things or you're doing your internet and you're doing your email, whatever you're doing, their Wi-Fi is way faster, much faster. You don't lose connection very often at all. And if I had to live on a cruise ship and I needed my Wi-Fi, I would choose a Royal Caribbean ship because it's the most dependable, it's the fastest at sea, and I've never had any issues with speed compared to some of the issues I've had on other cruise lines. Even though they claim they have fast internet, Royal Caribbean still blows them out the door. And finally, number 10, the best thing I really like, one of the great things about Royal Caribbean is their cruise ships have something for everyone. You know, when you look at a lot of cruise lines, you can kind of pick their personality. Holland America, older cruiser, right? The entertainment's kind of geared towards them. There's not a lot of water slides and flow riders. Carnival Cruise Line, drink packages and teenagers on Cabo trips on long weekends and things like that. Every cruise line has their own kind of distinct personality. Well, Royal Caribbean is kind of like that all-together cruise line. You can have huge adult area entertainments. You have tons of things for kids to do. The dining options are a multitude. You can everything from fine dining to just casual buffet, and it's all good. There's tons of things to do. There's tons of things to do if you like a more private setting. You know, there are different shows you could go to and entertainment venues that don't have a ton of people in them. Or if you want that big, huge production show, it's on Royal Caribbean. It's the top-notch shows, the entertainment, so much to do. You never have to leave the show. Your 80-year-old grandmother and your 7-year-old child will all have the same amount of fun because there's so much that you can pick for your own group, your own personality. It's easy. It's so easy on a Royal Caribbean ship, especially those large ships. So many different venues to do that will appeal to a multitude of age groups, personalities, what you're looking for. Basically, what you're looking for is on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. It really, really is. So there you go. Those are 10 things I love and I think are great about Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, and if you ask me, they far outweigh the negatives from my last video. They really are, because the negatives are more nitpicky to me, and these positives kind of fit for everybody. They're just great ways to cruise with Royal Caribbean. So let me know, are there some things down below that you think are great that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments down below, and in the meantime, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.